back streaming or do must land. It's me, SpyCoast1000 here. Coming to another video. In this video, I am doing I'm trying to remember. Rising the Shield Hero characters if they were sins. Well, I turn them into human demon hybrids and put them in my demonic universe. Without further ado, let's get into this video, and let's go and roll intro. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. Okay, it's been a while, but if you remember correctly, I've talked about demons the last time I was making audio files. Demons like the Ometaclops and other more brutal ones like Akmaron. Very, very brutal and very deadly demons. Now, I am a demon hunter, but there are others known as demonic hunters. They are human-demon hybrids, but they're not in the traditional sense like a demon raped a human. They're more like how do you put this? A human somehow managed to kill a demon, and all of these are known as sin demons. The other ones are known as phobia demons. Phobia demons are demons that are basically made to feed off fears, whereas the sin demons are made to feed off of a specific sin. First one, the title of all of them is Demonic Hunter. This one is named Nafumi Iwatane, and his name, the demon he killed, was surprisingly a very powerful demon, known as Wrathful Sheild or Shieldrix. Now, when I say these guys are powerful, I mean pin this one up against any of the others of them, this guy will end up on top. Namely because of his the wrath ability he has. Extremely dangerous. He has usually a shield on 2 tendrils sticking on his side, but he's able to morph it around, shifting the size and pretty much how big it is and where it's located to protect themselves. He's most notably in there to expand it above his chest to make a giant shield for his companions. One being two other demonic hunters. One being a raccoon demon hybrid, and the other one being a very rare raccoon human demon hybrid. And the other one being a shape-shifting demon hybrid. More looks like an ostrich, but they're known as Falos. Basically they are pullers of wagons in the underworld. Very dangerous, but trust me, there are more powerful ones. They're known as the Falo Queens and Kings, and she's a queen hybrid. So do not let that power underestimate her. So yeah, let's get to the next one. The next one is a demonic hunter known as Itsuki Kwasumi. Demon was a gluttonous bow demon known as Bowtrix. Yeah, they're all named after weapons. He's most known to have a bow just morphed onto his side. Same deal with 2 tendrils connected to it. But he can't shift the size, but he can shift the length of the tendrils. He most knownly to have it on one arm and to pull it forward whenever he needs it, or bring the tendrils around so he can knock an arrow that is on him. And for record, all demonic hunters have darker skin, like near red, pale red, and they have a few demonic mutations to them. He, weirdly enough, doesn't have full-on demonic hands. They form around his elbows and then stop it around his wrist. And his hands are a pale red. He does have instead of hair, he has horns. And unlike Naofumi, Naofumi has hair, but his eyes are more demonic. That's the only part of his face. But for Itsuki, his entire upper head is demonic. His eyes are actually lower down than they should be, thanks to the demonic mutation. And he actually has some pretty small wings. Matter of fact, they all have some wings, but his are more noticeably smaller because, well, he's a small guy in general, and the demon was even smaller than him, but still powerful to say the least. He also has two arrows growing out of each arm. They can pull off and fire like an actual arrow. Now, each of them have the ability to absorb different types of attacks and, well, fire them off as their own special brand. Like this one lightning demon fired at the group of Itsuki and two others, not Naofumi, because they hate him. Thinking, from what I could tell, it was thanks to the quote-unquote princess of a settlement, she framed him as raping her, but in reality, this is how he drew the eye of the wrathful Sheild demon, Sheildrix, I believe, or was it something else? The wrathful Sheildrix. That's how he managed to kill him, by lure him there with his anger. But his power is a whole lot more scarier than theirs. Now, him and the bow and this. Now, the Itsuki and Ren, the sword demon demonic hunter, they don't really like him, just to begin with. Not to say they don't really believe the now they know Naofumi pretty somewhat well. They know he won't get drunk, like she says he was. But let's just get to the next one. Now, this next one is the main person that believed her. This caused him to be more mutated than the rest. This guy is known as Demonic Hunter. Name is Motoyasu Kirama. Demon is Lustful Spear, aka Spearon. He has two giant red wings that look like insect wings. Matter of fact, they all look like insect wings. This guy, he's way too easily manipulated. Like our demons in this world, well, my world, have destroyed a few cities, and, well, the kingdom where this was located first took place in, they are rebuilding a pretty small city, but still decently sized. There's still demons in there every now and again, but they're somewhat easily killed. He is more mutated than the others on the count that one entire arm is nearly fully demonized. But that's pretty much it. And also his hand is a spear. The other arm is a three-pronged demon claw. Same with his feet. Just overall stupidly. And well enough, this guy's actually one of the stronger ones. Now, his feet aren't actually the same design and shape. They're more or less like regular bird claws. Just two going outwards and one going out and one going inwards. And The reason being is because, well, his wings are actually somewhat bigger than the rest. This allows him to fly. He's most notably to fly up in the air, swoop down, bring his legs, cock his legs forward, grab the demon, lift up into the air, throw it, and proceed to tear it to shreds with his either his demonized arm or claw into it with it, and then pierce it through the face with his demonized spear arm. Now he can use a lightning javelin from that same lightning demon he fought. Trust me, that lightning demon was actually a weaker demon, but it gets their abilities go up. If they're weaker demons, they go up, and once they gain their powers, and if they're a stronger demon, they become a little bit weaker, but not by a whole lot. Now, Naofumi doesn't have any of their powers, only a few similar ones. And weirdly enough, that demon was actually more or less a kinder demon. Still very angry, but it still just liked nature in general, which allowed him to pretty much improve plants around to make some healing herbs. So, yeah, Naofumi's a weird demon. To be honest, I think that guy used to be an angel of sorts. Yeah, we have to do some research on that one. Let's get to the next one. Now, for the next one and the last one I'm going over today is the demonic hunter known as Ren Kami, and his demon is the prideful sword, Sword-On. Sword-On, well, these demons pretty much don't look as much like him, but they have dark blue wings and pretty much look the rest like him. He has pale red skin and the parts that are they all wear shorts for the record because they can't really get them. They can shift their feet sizes, but they can't wear regular pants or they will rip them up. Now, Naofumi's a lot taller in the legs, and he is just a two-pronged toe, so he can wear nearly regular pants, but the others have to wear shorts. And they wear armored plating, like Kevlar armor, with some metal pieces here and there along the shoulders. Now, a good chunk of his upper face is demonized. From his nose actually shifted down closer to his mouth, and so his mouth. And his face is pretty much stretched upwards from around where his nose ends, all the way up maybe around another foot. His head is fully demonized, and he has 5 red pronged spikes for hair. And one arm all the way down to the elbow is elongated and a fully demonized 5-pronged claw, which is quite interesting. And all the way up to the knee on him, and his feet were elongated, so it's just legs. And one was actually weirdly mutated to where it was circular, but then had 2 prongs coming out. The other one turned out relatively the same for a demon, but he has a black spike going off. Now that one just more or less helps him to stabilize. Now his blue wings are actually somewhat larger than Mordiasu's, but not as strong. They're more or less made for gliding, which would make sense because his sword is relatively heavy. But trust me, you get him jumping off a building and swooping down toward the demon, say sayonara to that demon, because its face, and well, its head is gonna be gone, and its neck is gonna create new wall paint. Yeah. And he can use a thunder slash from for a long range attack, but just do not take that guy off. And well, that's all of them for today. See you next time. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time I got for today's video. Until next time, subscribe to join the Spikers family or DM Silent. Goodbye and peace out, everyone.